Hey there guys, and welcome to the second In League with Morgan. My name is Morgan, and this is the deck we're playing today. It is a black-green Elves deck that largely survives rotation. The cards in it are mostly from Magic Origins, which had sort of an Elves sub-theme, and it gets some support from Battle for Zendikar and Oath of the Gatewatch in the form of Tajuru Warcaller and Sylvan Advocate and Beastcaller Savant. Beastcaller Savant is pretty cool. For those of you who don't know what it does, it is a 1/1 for 2 with haste, and it taps to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool and spends mana only to cast a creature spell. It's pretty cool because you can get it with things like Sylvan Messenger or Collected Company and use it to cast more elves right away. It's also an ally with Tajuru Warcaller, which is pretty great, and it's just a way to accelerate your mana and get in some chip shots while you can. We are playing 2 Nissa, Vastwood Seer, in order to bridge the gap between our 2-drops and our 4-drops, and even Tajuru Warcallers, because having that forest is actually pretty important for this deck. We are playing 3 Collected Companies because, as you can see, there are a couple of important cards that it doesn't hit, so I wanted to have access to more Sylvan Messengers than that, although this is a 34 creature deck, and we do have 27 hits in the deck, so Collected Company is pretty sweet. Our win condition is either Shaman of the Pack. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves you control, and getting a bunch of those going, or just a couple Tajuru Warcaller triggers, or even just beats. We do have a way to put quite a few creatures on the table. So that's our main deck. Our sideboard is a lot of non-creature spells and 3 creature spells rather. So we've got the classic Duresses for things like Ramp and Grixis. We've got an Oblivion Strike if we just need an extra piece of removal, probably against Rally. Murderous Cut, more removal. Eyeblight Massacre is interesting. Non-elf creatures get +2/+2 until end of turn. So as you can see, all of our creatures are elves in our main deck. So good against other token strategies. Evolutionary Leap is good against control. You pay a green and sacrifice a creature to reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So Evolutionary Leap can help you against decks that play a lot of removal, and it gets a lot of card advantage going. Kalitas is again for the Rally matchup. Lifelink, if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile a card and put a 2/2 zombie onto the battlefield. So basically what you're trying to do with Kalitas is prevent them from going off by preventing them from putting cards in their graveyard. Deck's a lot of fun. When I started playing it did not have a sideboard, so we'll see how much sideboarding I actually do. I do like the Evolutionary Leaps, for example, and the Duresses are probably going to be useful, but the deck itself is built around the premise that having a lot of creatures in your deck and just having a lot of synergy might do something. So we will see. I'll see you guys for round 1.